So this is an upHere 120 millimeter LED silent fan for PCs, whether it's for the case or CPU coolers or whatever you're going to use it for as far as a fan in your computer. I got a 3-pack. I only have the 2 right now because I've already installed one in my PC. I originally wasn't sure if I was going to install all of them or just the one and have these as backup. I was having a grinding with my fan, so I got these to replace it at least one of my older fans in my case. And it is very quiet, and at the very least no louder than the other fans I already have in there. So it is very quiet, which is really nice. It's a very easy install overall, and it does come with the screws for that, as well as these little inserts you can put in around the screw holes. I didn't bother with them myself, but that is an option if you want it. It does also have a couple connector options. There were a couple issues I found with the fan itself, or not the fan itself, but actually installing the fan. I did have a couple issues. Like most case fans, the screws are self-tapping, so it can be very hard to actually get the screws in the case if you do like I did and already have everything put together. I don't really feel like taking apart your PC, but if you drive the screws into the screw hole before actually installing it, if back them out a few times, it does make it easier. But if you have just a small electronic screwdriver, that would really help, because it is kind of hard, even if you pre-tap these, to get the screws in and out when you're working in a smaller space. But again, that was something that may not be as much of an issue if you're putting these in before putting everything else into a PC. The other issue I have with the installation is the cable is a little on the shorter side. It wasn't an issue for me, but if you have a large case, that is something to consider. The cable itself isn't terribly long, so that is something worth keeping in mind. But overall, it is a fantastic fan, and it does have LED. It is not, it has an RGB LED, which I'll show here in a second. It is not an ARGB. You cannot, the color that these turn on as is what you get. There's no shifting, no cycling of them. But for me, that doesn't matter. So if I were to go show this in the case now, 1 second.